Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Barb, here with me. How you feeling, Barbara? You recovered okay?
Thank you for asking, Johnny. Yes, I am getting better. I still feel some pain, but I can actually bend over more than a centimeter, actually. I can bend over a lot. So thanks for asking, and it has been a hard 4 days, but I have company over because Michelle came to help care, and she's been driving Priscilla to school and back, because when you have a back out, you cannot drive.
All right, and also,
Barbara.
This is Friday, we have Dayle Schear on.
Hi,
Dayle.
Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, what happened, Barbara? What happened to your back?
I was about to call you, but so much went on with, having company. Well, it just got tensed up. I drove to L.A. and back, and that tenses it up. But then I got a fever. I got sick, you guys. For 2 days, I was fighting a fever, and I got that under control. But that meant I was in bed for 2 more days and on my back, which really tightened it up. And then when I went grocery shopping, I could feel when it did go out, when I picked up a bag of groceries. And I even had a pickup. The lady was supposed to put them in my car, but she couldn't figure it out, so I had to help, and that's exactly when I did put it out. And I've been through an agonizing, you guys, pain. Agonizing.
Well, have you gone to a chiropractor?
No, I could never imagine anybody touching me or moving me a centimeter when I'm in that much pain. That would have been, I don't think they do that. I don't think they do work on you when you are really that, where you can't move. I think that's dangerous.
Yes, they do. No.
Okay, well, I didn't do it.
I go all the time. I've gone for 30 years, and a lot of times I've been in so much pain that, I couldn't breathe. And my chiropractor put my back in immediately within seconds. Okay,
but what if it doesn't even feel like it's out, if it's just a muscle pull? Because mine didn't feel out.
Well, they have machines, if it's a muscle that have heat on them, that they would use on you. It's infrared. Yeah. And I've had that. I've been in pain that way. And I've had that done for about a week or two, and then I've been out of pain totally.
Okay. Well, next time, hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Well, do you have a chiropractor?
No, I haven't gone to a chiropractor for 6 years since I read the article about that model who was killed.
Well, that's one person.
I know. I'm just fine with it or without it. I'm the same.
Okay, but if it gets worse, consider it, because I go twice a week, and for 30 years, I swear I haven't had a cold in about 5 or 6 or 7 years, or a fever. They put everything in place, so it depends, but you need a really good chiropractor.
That has a lot to do with it. It does have a lot to do with it. Being aligned has to do with everything, actually.
Yes, it does. And it worries me that... Now, how did your back go out?
I should have called you. It just clicked out. It just was already tensed up so much that it just... I guess it's called a spasm when you can't move.
Yeah, but one thing my chiropractor told me to do if I was going to go on a long ride or a long drive, to put a sock or a couple of socks in the back of my back, and that helps a lot.
Okay.
Rolled up socks, that helps.
Okay.
Because then, it really gives you where you can feel good.
Okay.
So I'm sorry for you. I wish you would have called me.
I know.
That and my knee has been bothering me, but other than that, I've been okay. Yeah, I've been okay. I go on the 13th, next Friday. Oh, Johnny, that's early. I go next Friday at 8:30 in the morning, and he'll tell me if I can get 8 more radiations And if I can't, then I'm going to have to go with, getting a knee replacement. I mean, I've tried everything else. So
You've tried everything else.
If that be it, then that'll be it. But
we were
I'm
banking
okay.
on those injections that you were getting. Those
were
working
the injections,
so well.
I do. Yes, I do get those on the 26th of September. The cortisone in each leg. So that works. Yeah, that works for a few months anyway. But if I want permanency, then I may have to get a knee replacement. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Whatever, God willing.
Yeah.
And God, I feel so bad for you. So you do have someone to help you.
I do now, and now I'm getting a lot better. So I'm actually helpful too. So it takes 4 days, and now it's the 5th day. So I'm on the road to recovery. I'll be fine. I just have to be much more careful. Like when it is starting to go out, I need to know those signs, and that's when I need to go get the infrared, and I need to get the electric treatments. I know what you're talking about, and it kind of massages, it zaps those muscles. I love that. I need to actually do that. I forgot about that. Thank you. Yeah,
the infrared really works when I'm in pain. I mean, it just really works. And my chiropractor uses it on me all the time if I need it. So that works.
Okay.
But
great.
Taking some aspirin or whatever. I don't know why you would have a fever. Now, that doesn't make sense to me.
Well, the fever was separate. That is what kind of made it worse because it was already tight. Then I had to lay in bed. I went to sleep at 4 o'clock, and I didn't wake up till the next day at noon, and then I stayed in bed because it hurt. So that's another day in bed. And my back just can't handle being laid down in bed that long. It just really, just made it go out. The laying. And my lungs started hurting from laying on your back, and then your lungs start hurting, so I flipped over. I know I did not have COVID, though. I mean, it was just a little fever. It was not COVID. I broke it.
Well, you need to – do you have those COVID tests?
Yes, I didn't take it because I couldn't even get up.
Well, you could take it now. It won't hurt you.
Why? I'm just totally better. I had a fever like 5 days ago for a few hours, and that is not COVID to me. That is being worn out and exhausted to me.
Okay, yeah, because I saw you with some pictures on Facebook that you were having a really good time. Did you go boating or anything?
No, I went up to Beverly Hills for a belated birthday lunch with a friend of mine, and he had a special pianist there just for me up on the rooftop at the Melbourne Hotel. And where the pool is, and it was gorgeous. And we had a nice lunch up there in the day, and I was serenaded, and it just was lovely. I did some other things for a friend, too. I had to pick up some stuff. I packed my car full of it, and that could have, been the culprit, too, right there, packing that stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, as we get older, I don't have... when I do have back problems, I have sciatica. When I do have back problems, I just go to my chiropractor once or twice a week. And really, the pain that I have received, it's my neck. So he cracks my neck, and I'm fine,
Okay, because that could have to do with the back, too, if I get my neck cracked.
Oh,
I love having my neck cracked.
Yeah, that really works a lot, so that helps. Or go to a massage. If you don't want to go to a chiropractor, go to a massage therapist or somebody, and then also get the electric thing. That's important.
Okay.
So how are you feeling now? Are you better?
I'm not better. It's sore, but I can still do things. I can get things done, and that is all I want to do is get things done and make money.
Well, don't do too much. Well, I know about the making money part.
I bet thank you. I bet there is some callers waiting with maybe that question. Maybe about finance, maybe about romance. Who knows? Johnny, do we have many callers today?
We have some callers, yes.
Good.
Are you ready for one, Dayle?
Sure.
Okay. Christine, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Oh, let me say one thing. When did this happen? Wait, one thing. Barbara, when did this happen?
This happened Sunday. Wait, I went up there Thursday. And then Friday got the fever, Friday, Saturday, all the Labor Day weekend sick. Then the back went out. So up until now, that's a long time.
The reason saying I wasn't on air Friday specifically because I don't like to go on holidays, so I apologize for that. But anyway, let's take this girl. What's your name, honey?
Hi, my name is Christine.
Christine, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico? My goodness, how wonderful. How's the weather out there, sweetie?
Oh, it's hot. It's always hot.
Okay, well, Puerto Rico is similar to Hawaii, and I lived in Hawaii for about 10 years, so never made it to I'm trying to think if I did make it to Puerto Rico on the cruise ship. I might have. Does a cruise ship stop there?
I'm sure there are.
And I might have. How can I help you, sweetheart?
I was just wondering if, I'm not sure exactly how you work, but I was just wondering if you could see anything about any career or job opportunities for me.
Okay. How I work on this show only is I'll answer one specific question so I can get to everybody, and I'll try to go in depth. And after that, if you want a private consultation, you can call me, where I would go into about a 30, 35-minute reading, which is totally different. But basically on the show, it's one question. So which one would you prefer, sweetie?
Anything about job, career, anything about any type of income, finance.
Okay. What type of work do you do now?
I work for a nonprofit, and I also manage an Airbnb.
Airbnb is still going about its business over there. It's okay?
It's a little bit slow right now. It's the down season for us. It should be picking up soon, hopefully next month. Hopefully this month, but I'm not sure about this month.
Well, a lot of places like Hawaii and Nevada, they're letting go of Airbnb. So, but anyway, you're not happy with the jobs that you have because they seem to be fine.
They're not bringing enough income.
I see. Okay, I have to ask you, this is crazy. What do you have to do with a military person or a military family or anybody in the military?
I do have a couple of family members in the military.
Okay. And I want to ask you this. Who is David?
David?
Do you know somebody? Yes.
David.
Do you know of a David? Because I'm picking that up really strong.
Not that I can think of.
What about in the past? I'm never incorrect about names, but okay. So what's happening is you're not married right now?
No.
Okay. So there's a David coming into your life. I have to say this, and it may be business, it may be work, it may be something, but somebody's going to offer you, because you're really good at personality, you're good at commercial, you're good at all that stuff. So someone's going to offer you something. But there's also a guy named David that you're going to meet, and he's good looking, and was in the military, and he seems to be very nice. And I know you're not really looking right now, but this person comes in to be a friend or comes in to be, help you with business. Does that make any sense to you?
I'm not sure, but I hope so.
Okay. I do see you making money, and I also see there's talk. Are you thinking of writing a book?
I have thought about writing, but I'm not sure in what form.
I think if you look at Airbnb or you look at some of the things that you are working at now, that would be a short book on how people could get involved with it or what they could do. So that'd be something that'd be of interest. And I do see you making money, and I do see you being successful, so not to worry. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day. And thanks for calling from Puerto Rico.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben.
God bless.
God bless.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, that kind of blew me away. I haven't had a call from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Leah is next. You're live on the air with Dr. Dayle Schear.
Hi. This is who? Hi.
My name is Leah.
Hi, Leah. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Christina Lake in British Columbia, Canada.
My Lord, we're getting people from all over the place.
Yeah.
Never had a great opportunity to go to Canada yet. Hopefully I will on a cruise or something of that sort.
If you do, West Coast and British Columbia, that's the way to go.
Right. And where do those go to?
They go up to Alaska and then to the Yukon.
I don't know that I want to go to Yukon, but I have lived in Alaska for 2 years. I did a TV show there, and I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back to Alaska to see some parts of it I've never seen. So that would be kind of fun. But how can I help you?
Well, I do a lot of work in your field, but I can't read myself. So I have a question for you. I'm also a published author. And my question is, will my book be a success?
What's the name of your book, sweetie? Let's give it a little promo.
It's called The Ghost. It's an autobiography.
The Ghost?
Just Ghost. One word.
Spell it.
Ghost.
Okay. Are these ghosts of people you've seen or past, or is this just a fiction?
No, it's an autobiography. It's a nonfiction book. It's potentially an incendiary document in that it exposes the government and the corruption and cover-up. And basically, 3 girls went in, 1 girl came out. And I'm that girl. And the book is about that.
Okay.
There's a lot. It's very, very harsh reading in parts.
Wow. Sounds very interesting. Are you looking for a publisher?
I am published right now, self-published. I'm looking
that's
to
self.
Yes.
I'm talking about a real publisher.
Oh,
Are you
I am
looking
a real
for
publisher, but it's Macmillan Book Writing.
Oh, you do it yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I write the book and they do the work.
Well, first of all, as a psychic, it's hard for us to see for ourselves.
I know, yes.
But I have found reading my cards or doing tarot, I can read for myself. It's not always as accurate as I'd like it to be, but pretty much to that level it is.
We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to know. We're supposed to learn our lessons like everybody else does.
But that's what you think. I don't believe that. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
I believe just the opposite. I want to know if something's happening or something I can avoid. I'll give you a perfect example of this. This is very important. This is very important, a perfect example. I had a teacher. His name was Peter Herkos. He was considered one of the best psychics in the world of the last century. And he did the Manson murders and everything. Anyway, I worked with him for 6 years. And one day, he told me that my mother was going to pass on. And I said, is there anything I can do about it? And he said, well, if you can see it before it happens, which I can, because I really, do the future. That's my expertise. Then you can alter and change it. So that's why I was able to see it. And because of that, I sent my mother down to my sister's place she was down in LA for about 15 years. And, she did not die. So therefore, I believe if you can see something, you can alter and change it. There have been many times I've been able to alter or change something. Doesn't always stay that way, but it does work. So that's why I believe in seeing the future.
Not to me things that I can't do anything about. Like I just say, God, please don't show me anything I can't do anything about. And so, because there was a couple incidences of seeing things that already happened.
Okay,
however,
not
so
understanding
I am curious about my work. I think it's very important document that needs to be out in the world. So, of course, this is my first book.
Let me tell you what I think.
Okay.
And what I see.
Okay.
You can be surrounded by federal government and people that are not that good, okay? And you've got to be very careful about how you present this. In fact, I don't even want to know what it is because I don't want to get involved in it. But I can tell you.
No names, dates, or places are mentioned in the book.
That doesn't matter. If people have you on their list, which they do, if they have you on their blacklist, I'll tell you they do. Well, I'm trying to give you a reading. To give you a reading, but you keep interrupting.
Sorry.
You're on a list, and on this black list, they know who you are. So if you come out with what you're trying to come out with, just got to be very careful. Changing the names doesn't mean anything, but exposing things does. So I would say, yeah, you have a winner, but you got to be very careful on how you do it.
I understand. I have been followed, and I've been pushed off the road, and I have been threatened, and had some awful things happen, and things were said. People telling me I should kill myself and things like that. And it has been a rough ride so far. I'm well aware that they are not happy with me.
All right, you got to understand. I don't know you. I don't know you from Adam, and I'm telling you what I see. So that's the best I could do. That is the best I could do, and I would be very honest. And if you can try and stay away from this, fine. But if you can't, then you got to do what you got to do. But it does put your life in danger, and I will let you know that for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I am in the mountains in a small place. Nobody could find me.
Okay. Well,
Thank you for that.
So we'll just say a lot of prayers for you and hope everything works out, okay?
I appreciate your time.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, let's go back to Barbara. No, let's go back to Barbara. That was a pretty heavy call. Barbara, what'd you think? Barbara? Hello?
She might be off doing some work with the commercial. She'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, well, Johnny, then you talk to me for a little bit.
So, I mean, this has been one wild week. I mean, it's
yes.
Barbara. Yeah, it's I mean, I called her, and I was just worried about her, and I kept checking in on her, and I'm glad that she's got people that care about her that are helping her.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
I agree. Where did she go?
I think she's doing some work on some presentation or commercial or something. She said that she'll be back. So.
Well, can you text her?
No. I think let's wait a little bit and then let's see if she comes back.
Okay.
She should. Right.
Yeah. Because we had two very different, powerful calls. Okay. Anyway, you can go on with the next one if you want.
Okay. Rochelle, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Awesome. Can you hear me?
Hi, Rochelle. Yes. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Illinois.
Well, we got an active, normal person. Not Puerto Rico or anything like that. This is great. And what do you do? What do you do there, please?
Normally, I am in high tech, so I work on. I develop websites. I've created software. I love to be very creative. I actually did a color book that's on Amazon, and yeah, I love creativity and I love technology.
That sounds wonderful. What did you say? You did a coloring book?
Yes, I have a coloring book on Amazon because I love creativity, and I ended up doing that last year.
Wow. I always wanted to write a children's book. I've written 7 books, and they're published. And if you go to my website, Dayle, Dayle, Schear, Schear.com, and look at my website, you will see my books as well. And they are for sale. You can call me directly. It's the only way you're going to get them. There's a couple. They used to be on Amazon, all of them, but my publisher retired. So now I just sell them, if somebody wants them. But how can I help you, sweetie?
So I don't want this to be a heavy call. So, but I had, for the past couple months, I didn't feel very good, and I kept having some episodes of some health issues. And I thought maybe my soul was saying, okay, maybe it's time for me to move on to my next lifetime. And the other day, I was talking to my spirit guides, and they said, no, it's not time. And I said, well, then please use my vessel for the highest and greatest good of whatever time I have left, and help me to do whatever it is I'm supposed to do. So if you have any insight to what I'm supposed to do to be able to help, I don't know, bring a better, bring higher vibrations and happier energy and just a better future. I can tell you that I love technology. I also love AI, and I also believe in aliens, and I feel like I have fairy blood. Like I come from maybe a fairy realm at some point. So that's a little bit about me.
Wait, whoa. You come from where?
The fairy. I mean, I feel like I have fairy, like fairies,
Not familiar with that one. Okay. Well, I definitely believe in AI. I definitely believe in high tech. And putting the two together, you'll be able to do a formation of something new and a presentation connecting the tech with the AI and creating something new, something very new that, is going to change something in the world. So that's where I feel you should be. You shouldn't ever think that for any reason that you're going to pass away or you're not supposed to be in this life. You are. If you were supposed to go or leave, that would just happen ordinarily. But right now, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you at this point. Did the doctor say there's anything wrong?
Well, I went to the emergency room a couple months ago when this episode came on me, and the doctor, they did a heart X-ray and an EKG and blood work, and they said I was fine.
Well, you are.
But yeah, but I've still been having these episodes, and I was.
Wait. I'm not a doctor, but tell me about the episodes. I want to hear about them. We are having a lot of very strange calls. This is unbelievable. Mm-hmm. But anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
So, all my life I've had anxiety attacks, but the past couple months it's gotten pretty extremely bad to the point to where if I walk up a hill or if I walk up stairs, I get super short of breath and I feel like I'm going to pass out and my heart races really bad.
All right, can I explain that to you? I had that happen to me for a long time when I was younger. First of all, it ended up being, how is your diet? Are you eating enough?
Well, I don't know that I do eat enough or I eat properly because I don't want to get too big.
I understand. But 70% is your diet. You need more high protein. You get low blood sugar. You need to, when you're walking uphill or going someplace or on a hike, you need to carry a knapsack and have some cheese or, some high protein with you so you can nibble on it. That will solve part of the problem. The anxiety, if it keeps it up, I would go to the doctor and I would get some diazepam, 5 milligrams, and if he felt, real scary or anything, you could take that and it would all go away. So there's no problem with you whatsoever. You have to find out the root cause. And the root cause of your is low blood sugar. As I said, I'm not a doctor, but I have had this happen to me many times when I was younger. And, that creates it. Because that's all the symptoms of low blood sugar or diabetes. Have you been checked for diabetes?
No, I don't know what they do at the hospital when they do the blood work, but I haven't been checked for diabetes, no.
Okay. Do you have a doctor?
I had a regular doctor, but she retired, and I haven't really went to the doctor much because I just would rather... Go to an urgent care and just have your blood checked. And... that's the best way to do it. Or, check and make sure you're not diabetic. Because part of me is telling me you may be pre-diabetic, and that's why a lot of this is happening. So it's very correctable, so you're not dying. Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, thank you for calling.
Uh-huh, thanks so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Okay, what happened to Barbara?
I don't know. I mean, she may be still taking care of something. Are you there, Barbara? Okay.
I think you need to call her or something.
I'll just try to. I'll do what I can. I'll see if I can try to get a hold of her. But do you want to go on to the next caller?
Well, no, I'd rather talk with Barbara first, or with you, and just get a little bit of a rest. But then
you can talk with me.
Okay. So what's going on with you?
Well, it's weird. My uncle broke his neck. He was 92 years old, and he's a lot older than my aunt. And, so today my family's been kind of, helping her, I should say, move her stuff and so that he can come home and everything, And whatever.
How did he break his neck?
Oh, I don't
How?
remember, but I will tell you. No, I don't know. I don't remember, but I will tell you. You know, it made me think of Richard. You know,
yes,
like this 92-year-old man, and you know, yeah.
Yeah, well, Richard was 95, but he had probably 10 things wrong with him. So, you know, it was just his time. I mean, his body was just shutting down. When you break your neck, it's usually, you know, from falling or something of that sort.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know it. It's
to change the subject. How's your doggy doing?
Oh, the dog's doing great. It's jumping in my lap, and I think he's starting to. She's starting to, you know, curl up next to me, you know, more, and yeah, it's and I mean, it, like whenever I smell the dog, she smells like vanilla milkshake. You know, so whenever I kiss her,
how old is he?
Oh, probably about 6 months.
Yeah, mine's 5. Oh, she's been hell on wheels. She's been like, you know, how they run around and they go crazy, you know, and they run and run and run and run and play, and she's been driving me nuts. But we've been taking her to the dog park, and she's 5 months old, and she's a border collie poodle, and one of her best friends, she's a little girl, she's 35 pounds, 36 pounds, but her best friend is a Saint Bernard. And she loves to play with the Saint Bernard, and then she likes to jump on his back and go for a ride. And then
you know,
she has all kind of.
When my sister came down to Florida, she bought her Chihuahua, and we were expecting Zoe and Isabel to just fight, you know, and the opposite happened. I mean, you know, Zoe would run upstairs to see Isabel. Isabel would follow Zoe around, you know, and they would smell each other.
That's normal.
It was
That's
just
very normal. They want someone to play with. Just having one dog sometimes is rough, you know. I've always had 2 dogs, but I have found it to be rough because I've had them at the same age, and then when one dies, the other is close to dying, and that's heartbreaking. So then, you know, you got to start all over again, and it's very painful. But, you know, this little one I have, Rosie, everybody is in love with her. They think she's like the most adorable, cutest dog they've ever seen in their life. I suspect she might be famous someday or be a little movie star. She's just a little doll, and she loves to give kisses, and she'll see people at the park, and whoever she sees, she gives them a whole bunch of kisses, and she plays with all the dogs, and she's very, very social.
There is a lady on TikTok, and she's a dog groomer, and what she does is she does these little videos where she impersonates dog breeds. She'll be like, if she's a Cocker Spaniel, she'll wear these little ponytail ears up, you know, and then, you know, she'll do a Chihuahua, and then she'll say, like, oh, don't go near me, you know. She'll pretend, you know, and it's just.
That's cute. Okay, so now you haven't found Barbara. We don't know what happened to her.
No, it doesn't mean. I mean, I think she told me she needed to take a break from the show in the middle of the show to take care of something. So don't worry about her. She should be back soon.
Well, we're almost at the end of the show. So.
Well, are you ready for the next caller?
Sure, I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Michael, you're live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael. We talked a long time ago. It's interesting your show because I'm gifted as well, and but my question.
You're what?
I'm gifted as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a psychic medium, and we did. I don't know if you remember, but I'm the one that did the remote and about the Royals and that coming true.
If I remember correctly, I've been kind of looking for you. Were you the one that said that Trump was going to win, but the people were going to turn against them, and then Kamala would come out or something?
Yeah.
Were you the one? I was looking for you.
Yeah, that's me.
Because, that is you. Okay. Well, I'm glad you called back. I don't think Trump is going to win at all. I mean, that's just my own feeling, and I believe it's going to be Kamala all the way. But
things change. I believe that now too. But what I saw was because of all the people and Kamala.
You were partially correct. You were partially correct. I mean, you said, which I remembered this quite well, and I wish Barbara were on the line because she would remember it. But you had said that Trump would win, but then people would turn against him. Well, people are turning against him now. Yeah. So that part, you're right. I mean, if you watch YouTube, you can watch all the people that are turning against him. In fact, Cheney and his wife and Bush and all these people are totally turning against him.
Oh,
and,
it's all coming out
because
in the wash.
Keeps lying. Yeah, he keeps lying. And so they're finally, and then there was a list of Republicans. This is what blew me away. There was a list of Republicans that said that they signed a piece of paper and they said that they were going to vote for Kamala, and that blew me away. So I'm going, I wished I could find you to see what happened. But anyway, what's going on with you? What's happening? What do you need to know?
Okay, so April 23rd, my life changed drastically. My question is, and if you need more information about the backstory on that, is will I get income either from disability or updating my website and doing more active readings?
Okay. What happened on April 23rd?
So I was diagnosed with something called Fortner's gangrene, which is a rare.
What is that?
It's a rare flesh-eating bacteria that's primarily. It's usually it gets in your bloodstream, and it's usually in your genitalia, basically, and it's usually it's deadly. People usually die from it.
How would I know? But how would you get that?
They don't know how I got it. They said it could have been because of my diabetes and I had a small cut down there. They're not sure how I got it. I get this weird stuff all the time. I still have a blood clot on my heart I'm living with.
That is strange.
Trust me. So I had to have 8 surgeries.
Oh my God.
I had to have removal of part of that down there. And I've been in rehab hospitals now 4 times. And I'm still not. The surgery did something to my body, so I'm not able to work. So I'm trying to find work and trying to promote. Matter of fact, just today I was trying to do a remote on a missing persons in Beaverton, Oregon. So
okay,
but I'm not,
I got the message.
okay, thank you.
I do. I totally get it. First of all, I don't see you dying. I have prediabetes too, as well, but I watch, I keep my blood sugar in the hundreds and my A1C is 6.2. Do you know what 6.1. Do you know what your A1C is?
Right now it's 9.1. But it's down from the 14. High. Yeah, but it's down.
Yeah, I was down from 13 to 6.1. Do you have an endocrinologist?
Not yet. I have a referral in, but they have not called me yet.
Then you know what? You get on that damn phone and you call them. And you call anybody, and you keep calling till you find. I had the same problem. There's very few endocrinologists, and then I found like the best one in the whole world that monitors me like there's no tomorrow.
Awesome.
You need an endocrinologist. So you get on that phone, you keep calling, you call whoever, and you tell them, you'll take any appointment, anytime, anywhere. Because you've got to get that A1C down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to come down. And are you eating? How is your diet?
I eat a lot of protein because my wound hasn't healed. So I eat high protein, very low sugar, if at all. So, I'm on insulin only. So.
Okay. How much insulin per day?
So I take long-lasting at night, 40 units, and then during the day it's a sliding scale. So sometimes I don't need it at all. But like today I've needed 3 units. So
okay.
It varies.
My question is, who are you using to do the insulin and do the diabetes thing for you?
So I have a glucometer that I measure, after or before every meal, and then I have my syringe or insulin pens, and then I'm monitored right now by my primary care, so I can find the endocrinologist.
Okay. The most important thing is you need an endocrinologist. That's someone that knows the business and knows it well and how to get you down. How's the blood pressure?
So my blood pressure actually runs low. Yeah.
Low.
Yeah.
That's
sometimes
weird.
I can't even get over 120 sometimes.
No, that's
it
not
gets
low.
down to it gets down to 90, sometimes 80 over.
That's not low. That's not low.
80,
that's normal.
80 over 60 is not low.
60 is not
80.
bad.
Yeah.
No, you got it all wrong. That's why you need an endocrinologist. 80 is not bad. 60 is a little low, but nothing earth-shaking. And actually, mine runs about 60, 62, 63. I'll run 128, but I don't understand why your A1C is, okay. You do need carbs, and you do need a balanced diet, and that's why you can go. Are you on any kind of Medicare at all?
Yeah, I'm on Medicaid right now because of what
you can go to any diet. You can go to any dietitian, and they will teach you for free what to eat and how to eat it. Because a lot of it, the protein, you're eating. I started on that, eating too much protein, and my protein went way up. So not a good idea. But on the protein, you need to get a dietitian that and Medicaid will pay to help you get on a proper diet.
Yeah.
And that'll bring your A1C down. But as far as you'll be okay. I'm not worried about you. What was the other thing you want to know? I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just worried about income. I filed for disability. Right now I have no income whatsoever. I'm trying to get income doing readings and things and other stuff that
What state do you live in?
Colorado. I'm from Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs.
Okay. Well, do they have disability there? Because I know Nevada, it's really hard to get. Do they have disability there?
Yeah, they do. I just finished filing today.
Okay. You need either an attorney or somebody that deals with disability. Otherwise, it can take up to 2 to 3 years to get it.
Okay.
So you want to. They do have attorneys that will help you file properly.
All right.
And that will help you a lot. Okay?
Yeah, I think it'll probably get denied, then I'll have to get the attorney, but yeah. I see where you're going.
It always gets denied at first, so then it takes 2 or 3 times. But you can, if you have an attorney, and I know you don't have any money, but if you had an attorney that would take the case or help you, they could get you on right away. Your doctor should be putting you in for disability like right away.
Right. Yeah, we did that today.
So that's a problem nowadays. They don't have doctors. That's why I use an endocrinologist.
Yeah.
They're fabulous. Okay. All right, sweetie. Yeah. So good luck to you. As far as making money, it's a rough world out there right now on the psychic realm. And where you advertise, I don't even know, you know?
Right.
It's rough.
Well, do you mind if I hang out and listen, or?
No. Hang out and listen all you want.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, Johnny,
Dayle,
did you find? Yes.
Yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, Dayle had to leave. She thought she was going to leave for 10 minutes to take care of a job, but it turned out that it was going to take longer than she thought. But you know, we have some callers if you want to take some more callers. And Barbara said that you know, she won't be for the end of the show. So, but
wait, I don't understand, Johnny. What happened with Barbara?
Oh, she had a job. There was this job that she has to do, and she thought she could take a 10-minute break, but it turned out to be longer. Is what happened. So,
okay.
But that's what.
Whatever. That kind of upsets me. Because I always like her by my side. So it kind of. Well, anyway, go ahead with the next caller. It's all right.
Okay. The next one is Jasmine. You were live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello. Good evening. How y'all doing?
Hi. Who's this? I'm sorry.
Desmond.
Can you spell your name?
Desmond.
Oh, God, I wrote it down wrong. I'm sorry, sir. I wrote down Jasmine. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, Desmond.
That's all right.
All right. And where are you calling from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. Have I talked with you before?
No, I don't believe so.
You don't believe so. How can I help you?
I wanted to know, since we only got like 4 months left, what do I have to look forward to hitting the next couple of months ahead of me?
Okay, I don't do that. You would have to call for a private reading, but I answer because we're stacked up with people. I only do one specific question when I'm on air, when we're doing this. So do you have a specific question?
What do you see as far as my finances?
they're getting better, but what type of work do you do?
I work for a food warehouse.
What warehouse?
A food warehouse.
Are you saying food, FOOD,
Yeah.
like Costco?
No, they actually make the food. Yeah, like food warehouse.
Oh, they
yes,
make
that's what I'm
this.
saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. What a neat. That's neat. I've never heard of that. I see a lot more money around you. I see you not changing jobs, but I see things getting better for you. It just takes a while. You just got to hang in there, and you're going to be okay. All right?
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Johnny?
Thank you.
Johnny?
Okay. Did
Wait,
you
Johnny.
want to do the shout out? What?
Yeah. I was. Do we have anything else or what?
We have some. I haven't screened them yet, but I can put them to if you like. Another one too.
No,
like.
I'm not.
Do you want to?
No. I know. I want to do a shout out. You can do it for me, please, but I'll give my phone number, which would be 808-372-1816. And that's a Hawaii number, but I am in Nevada. And anybody wanting to call, they can call Dayle Schear, DaylesChear, and you can go DayleSchear.com. You can take a look at my website and see where I'm at, who I am, what I've done. And we'll see you next Friday. Every Friday we do this. And I just want to say a big aloha and a big aloha to Richard up there. And everything else is fine.
Okay. All right.
And I'm sorry
All
for
right,
the
well,
people that are left holding, but they can call next Friday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, good night, everyone. And good night, Dayle. Good night.
Good night, John.
Barbara, good night. Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.